All right, let me say that again. All right, today we're gonna be talking about consistency. Start off, I just want to say, you know, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. I feel like that relates to almost everything you do in life. Consistency is key. Consistency is the one of the most important things you ever do when doing something is staying consistent. And I thought about this the other day, and I was thinking about just what I was thinking about. I was thinking about reps, bro. So I started a job, um, and I work at this grocery store. I work as a to-go shopper, right? And basically, it seems simple. All right, you're getting groceries, you're delivering them to customer, but there's so much shit that goes into it. Like it's a huge process on like shopping and staging and then facilitating and then there's all of that shit. And I was like understanding the store, right? That first week was hell. You know what I'm saying? And now this is my second week. And I had so many reps that first week, so many times I clocked in, right? Now it's like my second week, I gotten so much more better understanding the store where things like at first it was like chaotic, but now it's like easy. And I was like thinking like if I can do this, right, I can do anything. And it's just like, starting that new business. The first week is gonna be the hardest, but once you start getting used to things, it's like, okay, I understand it now. And then working out, it's the same shit. Staying consistent is the most important thing. And I was thinking about if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And I was thinking about the year 2024, right? I feel like that year I was so innovative. I was trying things. That's when I started my YouTube, right? I was posting reactions and like I had some momentum, and I feel like the biggest thing about me is that when I start getting momentum, right? Like I let I let off the gas. Like, bro, don't let off the gas. That is not when you get momentum. That is when you keep pressing on the gas. And I feel like I'm like, yo, like I feel like if I just kept going, right, in all the endeavors, you know, I've started. Like, I don't know where I would be right now, but I know that I'd be better. Like, I know like the skills that I would have gained by now. You know what I'm saying? By now, I would have been better. And that's why I say if you don't use it, you lose it. Echo was a job I worked at where I'm talking to random people, um, pitching uh kitchen cutlery to them. And there's a huge process that goes into it. But one of the things that, you know, one of the biggest lessons I learned from that is communication skills. Communication skills, my communication skills gotten so much more better, so much more better just being just like talking to people, especially different people every day. And trying to relate and trying to get to understand them and ask them questions is a skill that, I feel like diminished over time when I stopped working at Cutco. And it's just like also like a skill of reaching out, outreach, a skill of following up. Like these are important skills that I feel like just diminished over time because I stopped using it. And I feel like I have all the skills to be very successful in the business world, which I want to be in, right? But I stopped. So now I'm like back to level one because I haven't, kept building and building. And that's why I say if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Basketball. Oh my God, I have not been working out. Gym. I've been slightly consistent. But like basketball gym, people skills, outreach, um, I just feel like I gotta get better. And these are things I just gotta stay consistent. And it's not even about people think about outcomes and shit. It's not about outcomes. It's about being the best version of you. That's how I see it. What you think is the best version of you and what you think that version has. That version has all the skills, right? That all the skills that converts to whatever they want. If they want sales, if they want to print money, they have all the skills to get that. If they want a jacked physique, they have all the right intangibles to get that. You know what I'm saying? If they want I don't know what else. If they want to persuade people, they have all the right methods to get that. So it's just like, bro, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And I keep saying this because it's so important. We built, like a lot of people like me, they build skills over time and then they just get comfortable. And then when they get comfortable, it's just like they get back to square one. And it's just like, no, don't get back to square one. You know what I'm saying? Like don't rest. Don't rest. You know, like and it's crazy because like the people you see at the top, they're there at a reason. Like they don't rest. Like they keep going. And it's funny because like life as a game is a game and it does not stop. So like once you get to that level, like there's more levels to accomplish. And that's why the rich keeps getting richer. That's why the wealth doesn't stop. But I feel like there's a point, right? There's a point you get to where it's like, okay, I reached the level I wanted to get to. Let's 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 quit. Let's quit the game. And I feel like you should do that because once you know what I'm saying? Like it gets to a point. It gets to a point where you're like, okay, okay, okay. Like I'm doing too much. It's not doing too much, but it's like you're overdoing it. And overtraining, overuse is bro, overuse of things is where things start falling down. Like you're 82 now, you're 82, you're 86 years of age and you still want to play the game of wealth building when you already made what 10 $15 billion. Like you ready got there, or you know what I'm saying, like or like it's you know what I'm saying, like I think that's the example I was going with, but like you get what I'm saying. There's a point where you know as the person, you know what I'm saying, like okay, I got to where I wanted. This is where I just want to stop and just coast, you know. So yeah, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And you know what I'm saying, understand consistency is key. And yeah, that's the video for today. Peace out, God bless. Keep striving, keep working. I know it's tough, trust me, I get it, but we gotta keep striving to be the best. All right, peace out.